Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Okay, welcome to the channel, and today we've got a brand new video to react to. This is a video that neither Kirk or Andy, I believe, have ever seen, so this is always useful. I think I have seen this previously on my other channel. I can't quite remember, so it must have been a while ago. But as always, with our videos, there is no pausing or talking during the video, so that way you get to enjoy the video, we get to enjoy the video, we'll share thoughts and feelings at the end. It will be honest, it will be to the point. So it's not going to be edited to make you feel great if you love this band, and we don't, so deal with it. Let's go check out this video. Okay, there we go. So the band's called Asian Chaos. Or is it Asian Chaos is a song and it's called by a band called GYZE? I'm not sure. I can't remember if I think it's the band called GYZE.
I hope it's that, because if you're calling yourself Asian Chaos as a band, that's, I don't know.
Political allegiance. I think it's GYZE and this song's Asian Chaos. Okay, let's kick this one off with Kirk. Go for it, Kirk.
Oh God, where do we start with this song? First of all, 10 out of 10 for enjoyment. I'll start with the music. I didn't know what to expect. It started like a really aggressive form of melodic black metal with the blast beats and then those fast tremolo picking riffs, high register patterns. But they're all playing V guitars and shredding all the time. Love the opening roar. I was following the lyrics, not the best English translation. So moving on to the next part, some interesting parts about there, how the birth of civilization is in Asia. I think historians will probably disagree with that if you count the Middle East as something distinct. Mesopotamia in the 12th century BC is probably the first signs of settled human agriculture.
Welcome to Kirk, the history major.
No, but that's where we would say civilization begins. It went into Russian at one point, didn't it, as well? With the theme.
Yeah, I picked that up. Yeah, I was like, okay, that's weird.
And then there was also this Megadeth Hangar 18 moment where the song just turns into shredding for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
but I loved it. And Asian Chaos, that actually did suit the name of the song.
It does. Actually, yeah.
Really, really positive message there, isn't it? It's like we can put conflict behind us. We need to transcend beyond internecine rivalries, and we can be better human beings. We need to have belief, and we need the spirit of metal behind us as well. So there was also that.
It's put a smile on your face. That's good.
Oh, definitely. I don't. Was there even a structure to that song? It was just.
I have no idea.
It was 250 beats per minute. A lot of it, wasn't it? Really, yeah. If Dragon Force actually had some substance to them and had something to say, it would probably sound like that. I really don't know what else to say about that. Where are they from? Japan?
I don't know. I was going to say I would like to assume that they are, mainly because I've seen most of the kind of the harder bands do come out of Japan. I've seen less coming out from like the China, or there are some Korean bands that come out, but generally
we get that right. We probably do.
Yeah. So before I comment and say, well, I think it might be Japan, but I'm not too sure.
But yeah, so if I was laughing, it's just because it was a whirlwind experience that was thoroughly pleasurable. I really was at a loss for words at some of the moments in that song. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Andy.
Go on, Andy.
Yeah, like you said, Kirk, very enjoyable. Certainly made me smile. There wasn't much of a structure to the song. It seemed to be various elements, various patterns throughout. I mean, I prefer the sort of first half, to be honest. But on the video side of things, love the visuals, love the setting. Traditional Japanese temple or cemetery, I think it probably was. The old age bugbear of mine, guitars weren't plugged in, were they? Bare the amps. When that happens, it almost seems like we've got to do a music video. Just bring your guitars, don't even bother setting up the drum kit.
Yeah, is there a drummer in that band?
We haven't got cabs, we haven't got amplifiers, and it just doesn't sort of portray exactly the sort of performance of the song. It's almost like anybody could have done it if you're not plugged in. But one thing I did note, and I assume this is how they perform the song live, I'm amazed and really impressed when people can not only sing and play guitar at the same time, but do almost like a lead melody bit as well as doing vocals. That is very impressive. The Hangar 18 moment, as you referred to it, Kirk, with the sort of 2 minutes of shredding and soloing, that turns me off straight away. I don't like any of that. I prefer big, hard, chuggy riffs, with complementary solos, not showing off. Look, I can do all these scales. I can do all these licks on a guitar. Kind of, it doesn't do much for me. I mean, during that period, I don't know if you picked up, there seemed to be like some sort of child's toy playing in the background. Sort of
piano.
You sure it wasn't sort of one of them sort of 4-part
xylophone? It could have been something. I think it's a piano piece that they were trying to do a kind of counter melody towards with the guitar solo. So I think there's a piano. It was too high up in the mix for me. that piano. It was trying to, the lead guitar and the piano part were trying to pull you in different directions for the melody, I found.
Yeah, I thought it may well have been, towards the end, there's the sort of four chaps standing behind the band playing sort of traditional wind instruments. I wondered if that was what was included in that section of the song, in which case, why weren't they shown doing that? Because what they were supposedly playing, I couldn't hear in the music, but it was a bit chaotic. So yeah, the name of the song sort of kind of suits it, but entertaining 3 minutes or so.
So I do vaguely remember checking this out historically a few years ago. So I do like the track. It's very thrash. It's very speed metal. And I think we've picked up like the Hangar 18s. I liked the solos. I thought the solos worked really well. I did find that the piano counter melody, it was trying to force the melody too much. I could have quite happily got rid of that piano piece and just let it be a thrashy speed section for the solo. I don't know if you guys picked up, but during points where after he'd finished playing the solo, there was another guitarist, because there was a completely different guitar suddenly appeared leaning up against the other guitarist. And I'm like, is there 3 guitarists in the band then? So I was like, so hang on, he's actually switched guitar, the singer, from his Explorer to one of these like BC Rich style guitars, just so that he can lean against the other guitarist. And then it next cuts back and he's back to his Explorer. I was like, so you've done a guitar change for no reason whatsoever. The other thing that it was a bugbear of mine is, why is the other guitarist got a freaking capo on an electric guitar when it's not plugged in? There's no need for it. You're not going to hear anything. So why do you need a capo on it? It looks stupid in a video. It makes no sense. So that just bugs me. Really, I was just like, I get it. You might need it for a live performance, but normally you would just switch guitars, wouldn't you? If it was a different tuning for some reason, I don't quite get why that was there. I get for the setting, having a live plugged in amps and stuff wouldn't make sense, but I would have actually preferred in the video that they had cut between them without their instruments in that setting to a live stage performance, and cut in between back and forth, so that we would get their whole vibe of them playing it in a big theatre stage with an audience, and then cut back to the storytelling element. I think that would have worked better. I don't like the ladies' vocals. I thought they didn't work very well with the guys. I'd have much preferred it just being him singing, because they were for me, they sounded very low in the mix. And it's only when she kicked in and she was singing on her own in Russian that I just went, she hasn't got a very good voice, in the sense it's very weak. It didn't sound like, it felt very thin. Like she was just singing that room like, I was like,
That was the Emmerdale theme, wasn't it?
Something like that. The other thing
Emmerdale theme.
I don't even watch Emmerdale. There you go. But I specifically liked the intro and the outro, which kind of they bookended the song, where they made me think of games like Street Fighter and stuff like that. You know, when you get into Final Fight and then the music really ramps up. That's what that intro and outro reminded me of. It's like boss fights in a game.
Good comparison, Dave.
And that's what I was visualizing, and then it kicks into the thrash. But that's basically what it is. It's like the Konami Midway games and stuff like that. They basically written something for a video game. But it sounded cool, thoroughly enjoyable. I think we could nitpick the video to pieces for bits that we look for. But it was fun, it was enjoyable, and it kind of came right out the gate. As soon as you press play, it was like, you're like, what the hell is going on?
Straight in, Straight in.
There's only one thing that lets it down, though. The riffs. There weren't any in there, were there, really? I know you used the word thrash. I didn't really hear much thrash. A lot of that was that melodic black metal, wasn't it? The really fast tremolo picking. It's in some ways that puts me off, but I just love the adrenaline and tempo of the song. I didn't really care in the end. I was just like, there's so much going on. Yeah. I'm just gonna abandon my senses and just get caught up in the hurricane of this music. So
there we go. Well, that was GYZE, or GYZE. I'm guessing it's how you pronounce that. And the song was Agent Chaos. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.